All right, so here we go. The UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier not done yet. You got 8 UFC belts at home. You've won a title in every promotion in which you've competed, but the hunger still burns.
It's just a competitive drive. The ability to want to be the best. It's something that I have lived by my entire life. And to be fighting in the premier organization in mixed martial arts allows for you to take on challenges most cannot even comprehend. This man has long been one of the best competitors in fight sports. Tonight, he gets another chance to try and prove he's one of the best.
And Cormier, one of the more affable guys on this roster, but do not let that kindness be mistaken for weakness. This man is an absolute killer and the ultimate competitor once the octagon door closes. Daniel Cormier. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded. He's so skilled. He's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. So 3-rounder for the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier here tonight. So figures to be able to really put it all together over 15 minutes. You'll probably see north of 10 takedown attempts. The question is, will he be able to...
Oh, my God.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position, great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Cormier. Making all these shots count. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move.
Single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he smokes.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 2 minutes. Cormier gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab and that front hand.
Just misses with the jab there. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you do a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, how good was that judo toss? Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. A series of punches from the top here by Cormier. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. Because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. In the fight. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DC. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
10 seconds to go in the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Slow the heart rate down. Okay, listen. You probably lost that round. I need you to go out there and put this guy on his...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Gets back to his feet.
There you go. There you go.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Makhachev. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. That if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Make sure you got the hooks. Get those hooks in.
He's having his way with him here. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. All right, setting up for an armbar now.
Arms very tight.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, put it on the heart, and see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. Mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Let's go. Extra caution now.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Cormier's eye is closing up. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Cormier here.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by DC. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Right into side control.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Trying to finish this fight. Makhachev's back in side control.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Cormier's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
There's a lot of blood. He cut you open good. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Pretty strong jab there by DC. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Cormier's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Cormier's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Work, I'll stand it up. Work.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Working out of the half guard here.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
You gotta go down.
Get them out here.
Cormier's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, another strong performance for the UFC Hall of Famer. Daniel Cormier wins this fight tonight by decision in front of the adoring masses.